Yo, 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 yo. Good morning. Okay. What do we got here? Boom. 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 Alright, so I know we need another Royal Ring of Grandeur. Ring of Royal Grandeur. I keep doing that. I started playing Season 35. So much fun. Heck yeah. It's pretty good. I miss this game. I really do. Alright, so bounties. So yeah, we're going to be playing this for like an hour and a half. Then we're going to watch the Xbox Game Showcase. And then I might come back to this, depending on how I'm feeling at that point. Probably. At least for a little bit. Bow, bow, bow. Meow. Okay, so if I gotta go that way, maybe this way, and then this way, and then this way. Yeah, I think that's right. Around this way. Oh, my bot woke up. Diablo 3. We're playing this for a little bit this morning before the Xbox Game Showcase. We're gonna watch that. So I'm definitely gonna watch it on Twitch and TikTok. I don't know. Whoops. I don't know if I want to watch it on YouTube though, just in case there's copywritten music. Orange. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Gonna start D3 again today? Heck yeah. D3 is fun. Especially after not playing it for a while. Feels good playing it again. Alright, don't die in the fire. Don't die in the fire. Okay, I got too many tabs open. Let me close some of these. Alright, cool. Let's go to the little healer dude. Thank you, sir. I just killed Tiffany. Feel a little guilty about it. Whoa. Heckin' grotesque. The butcher.
This fight is over.
Beautiful. Okay.
I am returning to town.
How have it been? Pretty good. How you doing, Ace? What time is the Microsoft announcement? In about an hour and a half it starts. So 10 a.m.
I can't do that.
So I have no idea if we're getting anything Diablo.
To go back.
I would say there's a chance. I think it's more likely that if Blizzard's there, it's probably going to be for World of Warcraft, because we already have an announced expansion for that one with no date. But getting both would be sick.
Go back.
Also, very, very strong chance of some Silksong news for anybody who's interested in that. If it's even a real game, who knows at this point. You're so done with Warcraft? Good morning, Vonda. Yeah, I'm to the point now where every time there's a new expansion, I play to like level up a character, and I'll try a couple of the dungeons, but that's usually about all I care about. However, with Midnight, they're doing player housing, and the more I see about the system, like the more they reveal, the more exciting it sounds. Like, it sounds like a really cool system, and I want to play it just for that. I kind of want to turn my house into like a giant maze and jumping puzzle, and like just do all kinds of crazy shit with it. Is it Section 8 housing? It could be if you want it to be. You can design it however you want it to be. Pick your own location within the community, or the neighborhood, or whatever they're calling it. And make it look however you want. How do you get stronger in seasonal characters in Diablo 3? You've never done a seasonal character before? So the way that Diablo 3 works is like you level up, and then once you get to max level, you start getting Paragon, very much like Diablo 4. The difference is that in Diablo 3, Paragon doesn't end. It just goes forever, and the higher you go, the more power you get. You also can, there's a lot of crafting options to modify your gear. So like you can upgrade yellow items into legendaries just randomly. You can extract powers from legendaries and apply them passively to your character. You get 3 of those. You can additionally augment your character by sacrificing a legendary gem and a legendary gem and a high level regular gem on like each piece of gear to augment the gear with a bunch of extra like main stat. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I don't think I could possibly explain it all quickly, and it's also been a while, so I'm sure I would miss things, but sets are crazy powerful, so if you get a good set and build around that, you're going to get a lot more power that way.
Go back.
But, like, honestly, the more you play, the stronger you're going to get, and it gets silly in this game. To where, like, I get to the point where I'm literally dashing through the entire screen, and everything around me just blows up as soon as I push my button. So it just looks like this in the end game. Maybe not quite like that, but, like, pretty much.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
You like that better than doubling the XP for every level? D3 had a lot of good innovations. It really did. I wish I still kept my old Inamonk, because that thing just flew. But I haven't really had good RNG with what items I've gotten. So I haven't gotten any of the items that well, I've gotten a couple, but not many of the items that I need for my final build. That said, so like, this is my last week here before I go on vacation. I have a feeling I might be doing a lot of this game, just because like it feels refreshing playing it after not playing it for a while. Thoughts on PoE 2? I love PoE 2. I like the campaign more than the end game, which I know PoE is known for having like the really deep end game, but I feel like PoE 2's end game is kind of whatever. Although I never got super hooked on PoE 1's end game either, but I think the campaign is incredible. I have a lot of fun with that. I like playing new characters through the campaign. I will continue playing each league, and I hope the end game gets more exciting for me. You like PoE 2 up till end game? Yeah. So I actually put out a tweet too about PoE. Let me pull it up real quick.
I can't do that.
Let me see if I can find it. So like I have the same problem I've had. Is Twitter down right now? Oh, there we go. Where's my tweet? Where's my tweet? There it is. So I said, I want to be excited about the new Path of Exile 1 League. Hold up. So this kind of applies to both Path of Exiles, because obviously same developers. I want to be excited about the new PoE 1 League, despite not being home for the first week and a half of its launch, but watching the announcement video, I get the same feeling I did watching the last several announcement videos. As someone who hasn't played a lot of the earlier leagues, I have no idea what they're talking about for a bunch of the features, and they kind of half explain it, but in a way that compares it to other PoE 1 features that I don't know anything about. I've noticed this the same with guides on YouTube explaining new league mechanics, that they assume a certain level of knowledge because their core audience knows the game really well, but leaves people like me scratching my head. And then I go on to say, basically, I need someone who knows the game really well to break it down to, like, something a 10-year-old could understand who's never touched the game before. Just because it's, like, it's so confusing, and when they explain things, like, they talk about adding, like Shaper Exalted Orbs, and I'm like, I know what an Exalted Orb is, and I know that Shaper's a boss, but what does that do? I don't know. It's just like, I wish that there was like a really well-documented guide of how everything works. Yeah. Playing Ill? Wait, is that out already? Oh wait, 3. That says 3. I'm sorry. Yes, playing Diablo 3. I'm like, wait, Ill, that's the game that they just dropped the trailer for yesterday, right? Meowdy! What up, Quigs? Endgame's just getting one-shot all the time? Pretty much. I do think the PoE 2 endgame is a little better than it was at launch, but it's still, like, I got bored after like 2 hours maybe. Bow, bow, bow. Quigs, you gotta just try the monk thing. I'm telling you, monk's so much fun. Although demon hunters have always been pretty strong too, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. You did Monk last season, had a blast? Yeah, Monk's good. Barb's pretty fun. Wizard's really good. Crusader's really fun. Witch Doctor's really fun. Necromancer exists. D3 was your first ARPG? Nice. D2 was mine, but I played a lot of D3 as well. Wish this had controller support on PC. It's so weird that it doesn't. Oh, I finished. Okay. I realized there's a spot where... Here? No. Where is it? There's a spot that you can look at your... Like, all of your characters. And...
Oh.
There it is. You can see how much time you've put on each of your characters. Thank you for the follow. You played all the Diablos. 3 was your favorite. I liked 2, 3, and 4 a lot for very different reasons. But like my monk, I have 1,100 hours on. So Barb, I have 96 hours. Demon Hunter, I have 314 hours. Crusader, I have 49 hours. Witch Doctor, 265. Wizard, 328. Necromancer, 26 hours. Morning, damn joke. So it's very clear I've never been a big Necro guy.
I am returning to town.
Your first run was Necromancer? Nice. Yeah, I liked Necromancer in D2. It's just never clicked with me in any other game. Alright, we're going here. Bet you have like 50 to 100 hours in Demon Hunter and nothing on the rest, but you're going to look. How do you get over 750 power level on D4? So you got to find ancestral items, which are only in Torment, and they're more rare. But it's just RNG drops.
The gods was once fought.
You're in Torment 1? Yeah, they'll start dropping. They're just kind of rare. Played D3 and Xbox 360 years ago as well, and Xbox One. You wish you could check those now too. Yeah, I forgot that it wasn't cross-platform. Which makes sense. Cross-platform wasn't really a thing back then. I feel like you're struggling a little bit. You will for a little bit. Like that's kind of how Diablo 4 goes. It's like you'll be blasting through normal, and then you up the difficulty to whatever, and then you'll feel like you're struggling a little bit again, and then you'll get a little bit of gear, and then you'll feel like you're blasting again, and then you'll go to Torment, and it'll be a little bit of a struggle until you get some more power. And yeah, what Paragon am I? 324.
happened before.
160 hours on Demon Hunter. You've never even gotten past level 21 on a monk. Damn. Monk's my favorite.
Has increased.
Diablo 3 remaster with crossplay. A Diablo 3 resurrected or something would be pretty cool. Hey, we got my Royal Ring of Grandeur for my altar. Or we could put it on the mercenary. Or ideally we get both. Give me another ring. Shoulders, okay. Same as Witch Doctor, level 41. Everything else has under 4 hours played. Well. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. What else do I need over here? Also, let's see. Altar of Rites. I don't want to think, so I'm following a progression guide. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, like, a lot of people hate on this game. And some of the hate, I think, is warranted. But, wait, what is this? Did I already do the Ring of Royal Grandeur one? What happened? So I need to salvage a primal. Weird. How did I skip one? Or, oh no, it's just these bottom ones require that. That's right. That's right. So I can go over here, unlock this. Excited for a Resident Evil Requiem? Same. That looked pretty sick. I think they removed the need for the cache on the altar. You haven't seen it yet? I think it's still there. I think. Okay, I have almost all this. Almost. Why worth it? Why worth it what? I don't remember what I said. I have like a 3-second memory. My bad. Okay, what do I want to do? What GR are you clearing? You got to 75 last night. Around there? I don't think I'm that high. I think I'm in the 60s. I don't remember though. I haven't been pushing them. The hate on D3. Oh. So most of the people who don't like Diablo 3 don't like it because of the art style. They say it feels much like way too cartoony, much more like World of Warcraft rather than like the dark Diablo style, which I understand that. I think that's a fair critique. But gameplay-wise, I think the game's super fun. And personally, I don't mind the art style, but I get why some people would. Is it too late for you to start D3? I don't think so. I think it holds up fairly well. Like, if I'm being honest, it feels a little bit like an arcade game versus like an actual RPG. But sometimes that's fun. Just turn your brain off and blast. It also feels like playing it today feels a little bit like playing a mobile game. It doesn't have like, you know, pay to win or anything like that, but like just like the simplicity of it. Starting to do 3 again with 5 friends? Hell yeah. And it's free on Game Pass. It doesn't have seasons? It does have seasons. This is the start of season 35. That's why I'm playing it. Yeah, this is Diablo 3, Patrick. Seasons just consist of speedrunning rifts. So, pretty much, the end game does come down to just doing greater rifts. But getting there, like to get all your gear and stuff, you need to do bounties, and there's a bunch of different activities and stuff that you got to do to finish your altar, and that kind of stuff. And the new seasons, like they don't add, like... They made a few of the previous season features, like the Altar of Rites and the Portals of Enmity, that used to be seasonal mechanics, are now permanent to the game. And now they're picking one of the other seasons that they already did and recycling them. And so it's basically like every season is like a different greatest hits kind of thing. Last night we played until 3 a.m. local co-op on Switch, Season 35. Nice. I do have it on my Switch, but I only played it for maybe like 2 hours on there. Yeah, so like when Diablo 3 first started doing seasons, when Reaper of Souls came out, they were just seasonal resets. They didn't really add anything. And then around season 15, they're like, you know what? We're going to do themed seasons. And the very first one was anytime a treasure goblin spawns, 2 treasure goblins spawn. And it became a huge meme. And like people liked it, but it was like such a nothing sandwich. But then several seasons later, they started doing like more interesting seasons. And that's when the game got really good. I don't remember what season it was, but then they started doing really cool shit. Like new item types and new like dungeon types and all kinds of shit. But a lot of people never got to see that because they gave up on the game too soon, which is understandable. They didn't do anything for a long time. Do the graphics hold up on the Switch? The graphics on console look a little bit different, but it's similar. Like the menus are very different, but the gameplay itself is similar. The console menus seem really confusing to me. Quigs was showing me a video earlier, and I'm just like, what is this? But that might just be because I'm so used to it on PC. Hellfire 2 is pretty good. I get jokes. D2 still your favorite? Same. What's the best build for solo and 50 rush? I have no idea. I just pick a class, like a build that sounds fun to me and play it. I've never really cared about the 150 grind. So I have no idea really. I would probably look at like the max roll tier list or whatever, because I think they updated it. All right.
I need back.
I mean, I guess we can take a peek. Diablo 3 tier lists. Solo tier list is solo pushing. Yeah. So they have Legacy of Dreams. Is that what that is? I think that's Legacy of Dreams. I can never remember. Yeah, Legacy of Dreams, Death Nova, Necro, Rathma, AOT, Army of the Dead. Got it. Italia Spike Trap. It looks like Necromancer with Demon Hunter and Stork up top as well. Looks like the new Elden Ring. Night Rain? Yeah, I'm not interested. Not now anyways. Maybe someday. It looks like a game I would play for like 3 days and never touch again. You love D2R so much? Same. I'm a little sad that the new season's starting when I'm on vacation, but they didn't add anything, so I probably wouldn't have played it anyways. But if they ever add anything to that game, I will be back for sure. Thank you for the follow.
Moo.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see what we can do. So we have done... Okay, I have 62 unlocked. We got like an hour till the Xbox Game Showcase. We will be switching for that. If anybody's watching on YouTube, I'm probably going to switch over and just watch that on Twitch and TikTok because of potential DMCA music. So if you do want to watch the Xbox Game Showcase, you'll want to come over to one of those platforms. And if not, no big deal. I'll just cry a little in my sleep tonight. It's fine.
My injuries are too severe. My wounds are closing. I can't do that.
Do I want to run some... I don't, because I've said that this season I want to go solo Southbound. I have died. It's true. Yeah, many times. Very true, very true. I honestly wish that D4 had a solo self-found mode, like, actually baked into the game. I feel like that's, if they ever, like, when they add leaderboards, I feel like that's the only really true way to do it. I don't expect it to happen.
I must wait longer. I need healing. My injuries are less severe.
Have you ever played Extreme? Extreme? Is that a game name? I don't know. I don't think so. You wish the people on Love Island were a lot nicer to each other? Oh yeah? You're talking about like the different guilds, Quigs? Like the trading guild and the auction house guild or whatever they're called. I don't remember what they're called, but yeah. Played your D3 character and you were so lost. Too used to D4 now. Fair. Yeah, it took a little bit to get used to it again. Yeah, that would be a cool way to do it if they did something like that. But I mean, it wouldn't be the first thing they stole from last epoch, so maybe. I was gonna say they probably wouldn't just rip them off, but they already have, so maybe. They'd find their own Diablo spin for it though. Circle of Fortune, that's what it was called, right? And something else.
I can't do that. Through me. Aid me. Is not yet recharged.
Last epoch is fun. I just found it to be way too easy through the campaign and stuff. Like, so I was just kind of bored playing through it. I know the end game gets harder once you get into corruption and stuff, but that's like dealing with that makes me feel like watching a TV show where people are like, it gets really good in season 4. I'm like, well, bitch, I'm not gonna watch season 1 through 3 to get to season 4. Heard season 9 of D4 is gonna be skippable. You don't know if we want to play. A lot of people said that season 7 was gonna be skippable, and a lot of people skipped season 7, and it ended up being my favorite season so far. So, I don't know. I would say maybe try it yourself before you make a decision. But, you know, to each their own. I don't know. I think season 9 looks way better than season 8. Season 8 was my least favorite by far. Also, I would expect a lot of changes coming from the PTR. So I would at least wait until they announce what the changes are going to be. We probably will find that out in a couple weeks here. Ooh, are they going to do a campfire when I'm on vacation? I hope not. Wait, let's look at a calendar. I'm going to be gone the 13th through the 22nd. Oh no, they'll probably do it on the 26th. Or that week anyways. Like, a lot of people are freaking out about the nerfs and stuff that came with the PTR, but it's like, I have to assume they're just doing it in the name of balance. Like, they're not trying to make the game, like, unfun. They're just trying to kill the crazy outliers that were, like, way too overpowered. And I think that's good for the game, not bad for it. Like, yeah, they're nerfing overpower because it needed to be nerfed.
I can't do that.
People said the season was bad and you enjoyed it. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this season, I thought this season was awful comparatively, but I still feel like the base game is really good. I just felt like the season itself didn't have a lot to offer. It was the Visions of Enmity, or not, sorry, the Incursion Apparitions. I'm confusing games at this point. And that was pretty much all there was to do while leveling. There wasn't much going on, and that was really boring to me. And the powers were kind of whatever. I liked the boss changes though. I thought that was good. Although I'm kind of curious, like, how is the new season going to work? Because we know we're getting the escalated nightmares, but that's not until Torment. We're getting the Herodric Strong Rooms. Is the Strong Rooms going to be the only new actual content while we're leveling? I know we're supposed to be getting a Wayfinder that wasn't on the PTR, so I don't know what that means. Unless the whole, like, user interface where we put the stuff in was the Wayfinder. But if that's the case, it said we were going to be able to level that up, so I don't know how that works. There's still a lot of question marks. They need to remove Overpower altogether? Maybe. Like, I really kind of feel like they just need to, like, look in their code for the game and go to the part where, like, damage is determined. Control A, which is select all, and hit delete and start over. What's their main goal with the future? Are they just trying to balance out damage output? I mean, I don't think they'll ever get exactly balanced because, like, a game that's perfectly balanced isn't fun. But I think they're just trying to make it to where there's not crazy outliers. They don't want one build that does 30 times more damage than anybody else. What up, Brexville? You do be dino dancing.
I grow weak. My strength returns.
Barb doing negatives. Definitely can see why they need to tweak the overpower. Yeah, like the negative 9 quadrillion something damage, which basically means they're doing infinite damage. Yeah, like, I feel like Blizzard's, like, art department and their music department and their voiceover stuff, like, staff or whatever, like, they're all so good, but their math department, they need to just, you know, find a different team to do their math. One time you saw this dude with a duck, now you're here? What up, Bruce?
No.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Give me the boss!
I will not do that. It cannot be done.
What GR is the first guaranteed primal? 70. Math department at Blizzard is a bunch of former NFL players who majored in criminal justice, and they all have at least 8 concussions in CTE. Could be. Didn't get one. Maybe it's 75. It's one of the two for sure, though.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
Hi, Justin. There it is. You don't say. It's 75? Okay. Good to know. What happened with wrestling yesterday? Your X is filled with stuff from Pat McAfee. There was a pay-per-view. I don't know. Or a premium live event, they call them now. Skeleton Key Mercenary token? Hell yeah. That sounds like an easy salvage. So happy he's back. I'm skeptical that that's real. I know that they say that it was, but it felt too convenient. I do like, though, that it looks like he's going to be going by his real name now. Ron the Truth Killings.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Alright, so we're gonna do like 55 so I can just plow through it. Yeah, plow through it. All speedy like that. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I was pretty underwhelmed with the show. I'm definitely happy Truth is back, but the outcomes themselves, meh. You don't think he was ever unemployed? You think he still had some time on his contract and they weren't going to re-sign him, but they had backlash, made them reconsider? Something like that. Or it was up and they're like, hey, you want to mess with people? Seems like something that he would do. Like, I could just picture Truth and Triple H having that conversation. Be like, hey, you want to fuck with the fans? Because that sounds fun. The Chris guy interviewing someone who made of wrestler name. Made of wrestlers... What? I'm sorry, what? Santino's great? Wait, what did Santino do? I love Santino. Big Santino mark. Made fun... Oh. That sounds like something that Truth would have done. Oh, was it Santino? Yeah. That makes sense. Hell yeah, Paramore. I say this before and you say it again. D3 is greater than D4. I really enjoy both games, but I can't argue. I think they're both really good. Yeah, I do remember that now. For some reason, like I heard it in Truth's voice, but it was absolutely Santino. Those comedic characters kind of blend together in my head. Yeah, that's Santino. The Cobra. Santino Morella. He's in Ring of Honor now, right? Or no, Impact. Wait. Not TNA. That's what it is. I'm like, wait, they changed their name. They changed it back. I got there. I did see the clip where he showed up at NXT. He was telling you who that was. He probably could have worded it a little bit more clearly, though. Bow, bow, bow.
My strength returns. My strength fades.
1 hour. Not even. I'm excited. I hope I have something worthy of being excitement for. Worthy of being excited. My brain is a word salad right now. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I must wait longer.
Riz, you a mess today. I deserve that. Really glad I didn't decide to do hardcore. Maybe season 36. Today, well, I mean, it has varying levels. Today it seems higher than normal. I'm 339. You love being excitement? Same. I hope there's something today worthy of getting excited for. Are you higher than me? Maybe. I've only really played on streams, so. Pow!
Let's see what we can do.
Man.
I need to go.
Is this D3? It sure is.
My strides grow longer.
Alright, so we got a restraint. Can go here. This can go here. Favorite Diablo out of all of them? It's a good game. It's a good game. Can't wait to see those green beams of light. You mean like one of those? Now you play Immortal? I played Immortal when it first launched. I don't really play it too much anymore, but I did enjoy it. I just wish there wasn't pay to win in it.
Luck always changes. Can't you never?
Come on, bro. Alright, so Sun Wuko's... Okay, what's a guy gotta do to get some innas?
Don't forget,
I cannot
luck
afford that.
always changes.
What do I gotta put in my mouth?
I see.
I'll do it.
Small minds, small goals. I won't judge.
Oh my god! Do you miss those Lego drop visuals? I think people would have been more accepting of Immortal if they probably said from the beginning it'll be pay to win. Yeah, they were kind of weird about it. Like you can't pay for power, but you can pay for gems that give you all your power or something like that. It was weird. Definitely weird. But I still think people would have been salty because like there's a good game in there completely ruined by the pay to win. And the level of pay to win. There are people who have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in that game to be competitive. It is insane. Like, if it was like, okay, you got to pay $200, like, and you're good for, like, ever, okay, maybe. But, like, the amount of money you have to spend to even be competitive in that game is absurd. All right. So we want another piece of the cane set. Do we have that already? I want to say I made one. Maybe not. Okay, so canes... Boots or head? Just go boots. You can just swap those. Depending on if I want Rift Keystones or DBs.
Hero.
Eventually, when I get another Ring of Royal Grandeur, I can throw that on him and not have to do the swap-a-roni. You had an enmity portal last night. It was nothing but 50 goblins to loot? Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
I know some people will fish those portals and just blast through it just to see if they get a goblin floor, because they're pretty common.
I must wait longer.
This is 3.
Is not yet recharged.
Do you prefer 3 over 4? I don't know if I prefer any of them over the others. I like 2, 3, and 4 for very different reasons. And I put a lot of thought into it, and I'm like, I don't know that I could pick. Like, if I was only able to ever play one Diablo game again, I'd have a really hard time choosing. You despise wings on characters? I don't really care about them, but I generally don't use them for myself.
Feel the wrath of Rizarjay.
You like 3 for the sets? I think 4 will get sets eventually. I think we don't have sets currently because A, they're not sure how they want to balance them yet, or B, because they want, like, because it's a live service, they didn't want to give them to us right away so that they have something to sell us on future expansions. I think the second one is probably more likely, but it's probably a combination of the two to some degree.
My understanding grows.
All about the money. I mean, it makes sense. They're a business, right? Like, I don't fault them for that. You like 2 for the character editor? This guy. But, like, you know, if they don't have big features to bring people back, I get saving certain things for later expansions. Things to get people hyped up about. Thank you for the follow. I know the survey that they did not too long ago also talked about the idea of bringing charms back, so we could see something like that. I just hope that they do it like Last Epoch, and it has like its own standalone inventory, not having to like juggle it with our other stuff. I only speak English. I'm not sure what that says, but
I must wait longer. A vicious strike.
if you know English, I'd be happy to chat.
Don't have enough
Is D3 coming back? D3 never left. They just had a new season start on Friday? Thursday.
I must wait to use that ability.
Man, it is toasty here today. I don't like it. Kind of glad I'm going on vacation soon. It's much cooler over there. I'm gonna come back and cry. It's the Boner Warlock.
I am returning to town.
Feels like Tempest 101. It's miserable. Yeah. What is it here today? It's gonna be 96 here today. Not terrible, but do I play WoW too? I used to play WoW a lot. Now I usually come back at the start of new expansions and play for a couple weeks. You know, get to max level, check out a couple dungeons, and then that's about it. Yeah, that sounds awful, Quiggs. Okay, we got an Innas. That's good. That's good.
This is well crafted.
So we can convert set item. Gloves. That's a new one. But yeah, I am very excited for the WoW player housing stuff. I want to try that out. I hope it's good. Okay, so we have 3 pieces. We need 5 to get the full set. What else do we need? So we need the head. So let's try it. Actually. Diablo 3 gambling guide sets. Efficient use of Kadala. Damn, that doesn't say what I want. There it is. Maybe? Yeah, monk.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Dang, there used to be a really good tool to see like which one had the best odds to be gambled. Because there's like only so many of each type. I didn't do it. Whoops. And this is Uliana's, which is this one. Yeah. If anybody's curious why I'm saving all these, there's a quest to do set dungeons for, not a quest, but for the altar, to do set dungeons for like 4 or 5 class-specific sets, something like that. So eventually, I want to have access to all of them. I don't know if you need to do the set dungeon or if you just need the pages. I think you just need the pages. Okay, so if I craft... No, we want spirit stones. Craft like 5 of these. I don't think we have enough Death's Breath, but I'm going to try it. You may want to block the Spanish-speaking commenter. Oh boy.
Wait,
Oh boy.
if the tomes contained all these prophecies, wouldn't your order already know what place they ended up in?
Heck yeah, D3.
They didn't even read the damn things, did they? Otherwise, they would know where to look.
Oh. Yep. Yep. I did too. Weird. I mean, it's, that's a wild thing to say. Okay.
Unleash your power, champion.
I grow weak. I must heal.
I do find it funny that you went out of your way to translate that. Respect. Pure curiosity, I get it. Why am I taking so much damage all of a sudden? Okay, I've done much higher than this before, and I was fine. Any riots near me? Nope. I also don't go outside or look at the news, but not to my knowledge. Like, honestly, there could be a zombie apocalypse out there. I wouldn't know for, like, a week. So I work for, like, national news, but I don't look at local news. This is making national news? Well, I don't work weekends either. So I'll probably see it tomorrow. Definition of my, yeah, pretty much. I mean, most of the, like, I just pretty much get headlines and like a description of what they want on the graphics, and then I type out the headline, find a graphic, slap it in. Bob's your uncle. Like half of my job is finding like pictures of like the president or like random government buildings and putting like 2 words on a graphic. You got something I can slap in? Hell yeah. Wait. You'll be doing a lot of that? Probably. Although, I only have 5 more days of work until I'm off for a week. Hell yeah. I am still kind of sad that I'm going to miss both the Pee-wee 1 League launch and the D2R season launch. I don't know if I would have played that one, but also the Chrono Odyssey closed beta test, which I was going to apply for, but now there's no reason to. But at the same time, I guess that's good. That means when it does come out, I won't be spoiled on anything. What up, Joe? Good morning. We have 30 minutes left till the Xbox show. For anybody keeping track at home. And your birthday? Aw, shit. When's your birthday? Does Discord know?
I may be able to help you.
I think it does.
I'm here to help.
A week from today?
Running to town.
So on the 15th? It's going to be 19. Ooh, ancient. Show wham. See, I knew it. All right, so No DBs.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, it's a good paperweight.
That is too expensive.
Tina, how you doing? Sup? Okay. Let's go do some more bounties. I swear, it seems like every day, like the playlist likes to pick like one artist to kind of play a lot of that day. Sounds like today's going to be a Paramore day, and I'm okay with it. You are higher? Hell yeah. Nice work! Yeah, I was thinking about playing like off stream a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to play this like the remainder of the week, so let's just play it on stream so I don't get burnt out on it. $430? You went 10 too far. Ah. Who's officially streaming the Summer Games Fest? Is it the Game Awards? It's yeah, I don't know. Y'all are crazy. Why? Oh. I mean, you can level so fast in this game. It doesn't take much. Did a very quick playthrough of the game right before Diablo 4 dropped, so you can have some somewhat feel of the series. Gotcha. Yeah, I think D3 was good. I think it got a lot of hate early on, and early on it was in a weird spot, but they've made it a much better game, and they've made the seasonal loop a lot more fun than it used to be. You're so defeated from D3? I haven't played a Demon Hunter in a while, so I don't know. I was all looking around for the portal, standing right on top of it. Big dumb. I want to kill these juicers. Look at all those DBs I almost missed. Following the build guide, you're just super ZTPS. I mean, I watched you do the cursed chest and you finished it in time, so I don't think you're doing ZDPS. You just don't have your full set together yet. I know you're SSF, but if anyone else needs assistance, you're available for a little while. If anybody wants to play with somebody. You lurk now and sit on your couch instead of this uncomfy chair and wait for the showcase? Heck yeah. Tina, I think you need to get a better chair. Although couches are pretty much always going to be more comfortable than a chair. Not feeling good and the chair's brand new? Ah, yeah, that explains it. Hope you feel better. I just hope you made a new personal record. Yes. Grats on 70. Mm-hmm.
I must lessen my burden. I am returning to town.
Got another goblin portal? Nice. "25 minutes. I realized what I just did. I salvaged all those monk helms that I had set aside. Heck! It's fine. We'll do like 3. Oh, I only have enough for 1. Someday we're gonna get this. But not today? Oof. Not with that attitude! I also don't know how long the Xbox showcase is. I don't know if it's an hour or 2 hours or... Like, I know that immediately after they're doing the Outer Worlds or whatever showcase, but they didn't say a time. They just said immediately after the Xbox game showcase. Is Outer Worlds or Outer Wilds? I always confuse the two. I know one's like a spacey puzzle game, and the other one is like a space Skyrim. Man, enmity portals are super common. I just leveled in a load screen because my keyboard animates colors when I level up, and it did it while I was in that cutscene. Probably because my kill streak ran out. It's funny. I like watching the little pet scurry around scooping that stuff up.
My mind is stronger. That ability is not yet recharged. I need
I know eventually the pets can pick up Death's Breath. I need that power.
Your flaws are revealed.
I need it. You just remembered? What'd you remember?
I don't have enough spirit.
Even if you had gear for barbs, you can't trade it? Why not? I know I said I'm SSF. I'm not actually flagged SSF, though. It's like a self-mandated thing, if that's what you're thinking. Everything's account bound? Oh, that's right. Only if you're in the same group when it drops. That's right. You right. You right. Yeah, damn. Forgot they did it that way.
Your flaws are revealed.
You're always right, except for that one time.
Is not yet recharged.
And that time you were right, just in Spanish. Huh? Like, even though I don't have my full set, I'm kind of tempted to switch sets anyways. And just send it. Hope for the best. What's the worst that could happen?
My understanding grows.
Like, I have 3 pieces. So with the Ring of Royal Grandeur, I have essentially 4. Is that enough? No. I don't know. What build am I going to run? I'm planning on switching to In a Mystic Ally. Thank you for the rose. Good morning, honkers. How did the honkers thing start? I don't remember. Is it the 3-piece thigh and leg from KFC? I'm sorry?
It felt odd, like it had happened before.
Still trying to get the reliquaries to open? Like you mean like the battle pass reliquaries? They're not opening? Yeah, this is D3. Yep. Says something about 3. Oh, gotcha. That's one thing I like about the shadow set for Demon Hunter. At 2 pieces, you can still do 6,000% damage. Yeah, the multipliers in this game are nuts. The shop not opening? Gotcha. When you guys started talking about that, I did put in a message on the partner Discord just saying that a lot of people are having issues with that, which it wasn't a big deal before because you guys didn't go into the shop that often, but now that it's tied to the reliquary, it's become more of an issue. Hell yeah, we got the ring. All right, so that goes here.
This is well
And now I can... Wait, okay, so I have 3 pieces there. Death's Breath and... Okay, good. Now I don't need to carry these around anymore. Restart the game, the reliquary will open. They shouldn't have to, though, so hopefully they fix it. But that is a useful tip if that is the case. Hopefully they get that figured out, because that is a big issue. Okay. So helms.
That is too expensive.
And then... Okay, we can upgrade 1. Please. Heck!
You seem to think that my life is full of ease. It is. Thievery is hard work.
Alright, so I don't have much time left. Let's do like a 40.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well.
Do you hear Hawthorne Heights? You sure do. It is weird that you guys are having that issue, though. I've never had that. Like, maybe once. But... I have to assume it's like just like regional servers or something. Like, the one you guys are on just isn't as stable or something. Because I know Blizzard has multiple... like... places they connect through. The different gateways or whatever. Like, it's very similar to, like, when, like, the game... I said, like, way too many times there. When the game first came out, a lot of people were talking about just constant rubber banding and stuff, and I never dealt with that either. Whatever it is, Blizz needs to fix it. Yeah, agreed. Like, I remember people were saying that there was... rubber banding like every 30 seconds, and I'm like, I had it like once in 3 days. It's weird how inconsistent it is. First I thought it was like a console versus PC thing, but then people on PC were saying they had it also, so I'm like, alright, I guess it's not that. But yeah, hopefully they figure something out. Did you ever have issues like that in WoW? No?
What you ask is impossible.
Only D4? That's super weird. I was gonna say, what about D3, but it doesn't really have a shop, so. It's also uninstalled, reinstalled it, yeah. Did they update or something? Why am I playing D3? There was a new season starting, a new season started on Thursday night. And it's fun to play every now and then. I've already done everything I want to do this season in D4, so mixing it up. Love D3. Am I playing PoE 1 League? I would, but unfortunately, I'm going to be going on vacation the day that it starts, so I will not be playing, at least at launch. I might when I get back, though. If people are enjoying it and it's like still like popular, and people want to see that, I might play it regardless. We'll see. We'll see when I get back. But I won't be back until... So I'm leaving on the 13th, so my last stream is probably going to be on the 12th, maybe the 11th, and I will be back on the 23rd. But yeah, I'm going across the country to visit family and to go to one of my friends' weddings. So, hey, Stoner.
I am returning to town.
Can't believe how much 3 has changed. You haven't played since 4 came out. 3 hasn't changed at all since 4 came out.
I've got some brand
I guess they added SSF, but that's about it.
Let's see what happens. Well, it's a good
I
paperwork.
cannot afford that.
It really doesn't want me to have that. All right. Seriously, stupid fajitas? Yeah. Audio description. This one. Nine minutes. Looks so different to me. Maybe graphics, or it's just been forever. I think it's just been a while. I mean, depending on if you played PC or console, the console version looks a little different, but it's basically the same. All right, let's kill this. We're just gonna watch some fishing. What game is this? All right, but I am gonna end the YouTube stream here because I don't want to watch a show that might get me in trouble because of the music that they play. So if you're watching on YouTube, if you're hanging out on YouTube and you want to watch the Xbox Game Showcase, come on over to Twitch, or TikTok, either one. If I do continue playing Diablo 3, which I might after the show, then I will start back up live on YouTube. But bye, YouTube.